We've all been highly anticipating this month's Corocoro leaks for Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, and it seems like they've been just a little bit late. However, they have finally dropped, and there is a ton of really exciting information that I'm really excited to get out to you guys. There's some information that a lot of the community has predicted, and some information that I myself predicted, and I'm really excited to see actually happen in Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. So, I'll stop talking. Let's jump straight into this month's Corocoro scans. There still might be more to come, but I'll discuss what we have right now. This first scan I'm going to display to you guys is the scan that I'm most excited about. It confirms that Wally is going to be returning in Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, along with Mega Gallade. And Mega Gallade is a Pokemon that I myself really wanted to see receive a Mega Evolution in these games, and I'm really happy that it has received a Mega Evolution. I made a video last month, I believe, just discussing and speculating Mega Gallade, and seeing it actually in the game is fantastic. I think Mega Gallade's design is actually one of the best. It's very subtle, but it really matches the Volt's evolution lines, I don't know, designs, and it certainly matches up and pairs up very well with Mega Gardevoir, and it just looks really good to me. In terms of stat boosts and stuff like that, we're currently unsure what kind of stat boosts and buffs and the ability that Mega Gallade has, but I will definitely bring that information to you as it leaks out. We'll probably receive that information within a couple of days. There still might be more Corocoro scans leaking. The next scan confirms something that I think the entire community has believed will be in Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Something that's been hinted at an absolute ton in trailers and stuff like that. This is the official design for Mega Sharpedo, and yeah, I haven't really had a chance to really properly get a look at it. First impressions, I really like it. But I always say that about pretty much everything. Its ability is confirmed to be Strong Jaw, which is something I believe that I speculated on, something that I think a lot of people actually predicted, especially with its move pool and stuff like that. So overall, it's really good to see it actually confirmed now. I believe all of its stats receive a buff, which is really good. I can't wait to see how this fares competitively, because Sharpedo is a Pokemon that really deserves it. It's a Pokemon that can fare very well competitively, and with this Mega Boost, it could just I don't know, wreck everything, and I'm really happy to see it finally receive a Mega Evolution. The next page I'm going to discuss with you guys is obviously the counterpart to that. This is the design for Mega Camerupt, and I can't say I've seen any, I don't know, concept artwork that looks at all similar to this, but I think this is the best design that I've seen for Mega Camerupt, and seeing it come officially makes me really excited. Its ability is said to be Sheer Force, and every stat but Speed is said to receive a buff, which honestly I think that's something a lot of people said as well. No one could see Camerupt receiving a Speed buff, but seeing every other stat receive an increase, that's something really good, right? So Mega Camerupt confirmed to be, I think it's confirmed to be Max's, I'm unsure, but I'm really happy that Mega Camerupt is going to be in Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, most probably representing Maxie and Team Magma. And yeah, overall, I really like this. This next page I'm going to discuss something that I really hope makes its way to the United States and also to Europe, because if we miss out on this, this is going to be so unfair. So, when Corocoro drops next month, I believe October 15th, they are going to be receiving a serial code to receive a demo of Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, and just hearing that come out of my mouth makes me, one, really excited, but two, really disappointed that the United States and Europe haven't received this news just yet. But obviously this news has dropped early, so we're unsure if we're going to receive that as well. You receive a demo that you start off with either Grovyle, Combuskin and Marshtomp, and ends in a Mega Evolution, and god, I really want to play that, and I really hope that it comes stateside and to Europe, because otherwise that's really unfair to me. But I don't know, Game Freak always have the tendency to have just a little bit of bias towards Japan. Obviously it's the country of origin, and Japan's the biggest user base, so I can understand if it only stays in Japan, but it also makes me really regret not getting Japanese 3DS. But yeah, news for that, and hopefully it comes stateside and to Europe. We'll see. Next up, I'm going to discuss this little page featuring Primal Groudon. On the surface, it doesn't really seem like there's nothing new here. However, there's a lot of new information on this page which should really interest you. Primal Groudon's new ability is called Land of Endings, and they activate their ability is called Strong Sunlight. And it is currently unknown what different Strong Sunlight is, Strong Drought, whatever it's going to be called in Europe and America. It's unsure what that's going to actually be translated as, but I presume it's going to be a strong drought, a drought that lasts forever. Its new move is also called Cliff's Blades, and again, that's probably not what it's going to be called in English, but that's very interesting. Cliff's Blades certainly sounds like a physical attack, so it seems like Primal Groudon is going to be receiving an attack which is really going to, I don't know, just give it a better edge competitively, and I don't mean any pun with that. But yeah, that's really exciting to me. I'm glad that some of its, I don't know, finer details have been announced. And on this page respectively, obviously this page features Primal Kyogre and doesn't really seem to show any new information, but there's a few finer details that are pretty exciting to hear. Its new ability is called Sea of Beginnings, which activates Strong Rain, which once again is probably something very similar to its current ability, Drizzle. However, it probably is permanent in battle, and that's really exciting once again, but that is unconfirmed. That's just me speculating. We'll probably receive confirmation of that within a couple of days. We might receive a trailer within a couple of days, I don't know, confirming that. But yeah, very interesting nonetheless. Also, these pages do feature Primal Groudon and Primal Kyogre being used in a regular battle, so that confirms Primal forms being able to use Wi-Fi and stuff like that, but I don't think that was within any shadow of a doubt. That's just a small detail I noticed. Anyway, that's pretty much it for today's little roundup of the Corocoro scans that have been leaking out of Japan for today. There's hopefully going to be just a few more coming tomorrow and stuff like that. 300 likes would be really appreciated for another Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire related video, hopefully tonight, discussing the aftergame and what I predict will be the mind-blowing event in the aftergame. And feel free to subscribe so you don't miss any more of my Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire related videos. Thank you very much for watching. This has been really exciting news. My name is P. Winnell, and I'll see you guys hopefully later tonight. Peace out.